What's up, disc golfers? Joe here with Joe's Disc Golf, and boy, was round 3 ever exciting. Emporia Country Club never lets down with the long holes, tight OB, and it is a great time. We're going to do things just a little bit different here. We're going to start with the FPO. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. I slipped into it. I don't know. Just having a grand old time here, hanging out, working on the railroad all the live long day. And speaking of the live long day, we've got plenty of our FPO field who've been working hard to earn the money, working hard for the money, so hard for the money. We have a 3-way tie for third place. We have Sarah Hokum, Jennifer Allen, and Owen Scoggins tied for 10th place, as I've mentioned, and they are at a +9. Owen shot a 2 over par. Jennifer Allen shot a 6 over par, and Sarah Hokum also shot a 6 over par. Moving over to 9th place, we have Valerie Mondajuano, who has shot a 8 over par overall, but today at Emporia Country Club at the ECC, as they say, she shot a 3 down. She jumped up 8 spots to move to that 9th place spot. Macie Gannon jumps up 2 spots to take 8th place at a 6 over par. She shot even on the day. Erica Stinchcomb is 7th place. She shot up 5 places, shooting 2 under par today. Fantastic job there. Maria Olivia stays in 6th place at 3 over par, shooting a 1 over today. Heather Young is 1 under par and holds on to that 5th place spot all by her lonesome. Good job there, Heather. She shot 2 under par. Very respectable at a course like this. Kona star Panis remains in 4th place. She is at a total 3 under par. She shot 3 under on the day. Macie Walker holds on to that 3rd place spot as well. She shot 4 under for the total round. She is 2 under on the day. Catrina Allen is bumped down 1 spot, no longer in the lead, I should say. She is 12 under par overall. She shot 1 down on the day. Shooting the hot round today, our number 1 FPO player, Hailey King. 13 under par, shooting 5 under on the FPO. She managed only 2 bogeys the entire round. Hole 12, a 314-foot par 3, and hole 16, a 262-foot par 4. Now you're probably sitting here thinking, really? 314 feet. She birdies the 649-foot hole. She birdies the 903-foot hole. She birdies the 399-foot par 3. But she takes a bogey on 12 and 16, 2 of the shortest holes out there. What could possibly happen? Well, let me tell you what could happen. Trees in your line and OB. Plenty of OB out there. And guess what? She found the OB on her first throw. That is for sure. It is unfortunate, but it is also part of the game. Catrina Allen, no stranger to going OB, taking OB strokes on 10 and on 13 and on 16. She only managed to scramble out of that situation on 13. Still pulling off par, even though she went OB, dropping it says 27-foot putt, but we all know how U-disc works, and that is the 22 to 33 foot range. So either way, fantastic shooting. That is a great putt from that distance. Good job. It's going to be a battle for first place there, as well as a battle for third place. Macie Walker cannot rest on her laurels. She has only got a 1-stroke lead on Kona star Panis and 3 strokes on Heather Young. And with the way things were moving today, it is not impossible for someone like Heather Young or Maria Olivia or even Erica Stinchcomb to just go off, or Macie Walker to have a bad day and just explode and just be out of the top 4. But as it stands right now, your lead card for FPO will be Hailey King, Catrina Allen, Macie Walker, and Kona star Panis. On your chase card, you will have Heather Young, Maria Olivia, Erica Stinchcomb, and Macie Gannon. Very exciting there. The battle for third place is pretty tight, with 3 strokes separating third, fourth, and fifth. And for sixth place, there's only 3 strokes separating sixth, seventh, and eighth. But as I mentioned before, Emporia Country Club taketh, and it can giveth the strokes. Moving on to our MPO side, leading the pack here, we have let's actually leave some suspense here. Let's start out with third place, moving up 11 spots, almost shooting the hot round, Paul McBeth. He is sitting currently in 10th place, all by his lonesome, 24 under par, shot 8 down on the day. That is with 2 bogeys. 2 bogeys. He managed that, and only one of those was because of going OB. Shooting great there. We have a 2-way tie for 8th place. Anthony Barella moves up 2 spots. Drew Gibson drops 1 spot. They're tied at 26 under par. Anthony shooting 6 under on the day, and Drew shooting 5 under on the day. Sitting in 7th place all by his lonesome, and need I forget, Anthony Barella took OB strokes. He took an 8 on hole 8, a par 5, 990-foot hole. He took 2 OB strokes, 4 overall, but let's face it, that was still pretty epic to manage to go 6 under with a triple bogey. 7th place is Zachareth Johnson, shooting 7 under on the day at 28 overall. He had 2 bogeys to finish out his round on hole 16 and 17, finishing with a par on 18. Ben Calloway drops 5 spots to 6th place. He is at 29 under par, shooting 2 under on the day. The man found OB 6 times. It is unfortunate, but as I mentioned, there's a lot of OB at Emporia Country Club. So, without further ado, let's move on to our top 5. Chris Dickerson will be leading off the chase card, holding a solo 5th place spot. He is sitting there at 30 under par on the whole tournament with a 6 under on the day. Good job there, Chris Dickerson, finding OB 3 times, but managing to cover 2 of those times with pars. Ricky Wysocki is sitting in 4th place, shooting a 7 under par, one of the best scores on the day, outdone by Paul McBeth and one other person who is yet to be named. Ricky Wysocki is sitting at 32 under par. He managed to find bogeys 4 times, OB 3 times. That means he took only 3 pars on the day. That is pretty impressive there, making some long putts, making a 68-footer from circle 2. We have a 3-way tie for first place. All these gentlemen are sitting at 33 under par. We have Calvin Heimburg shooting 6 down for today, Eagle McMahon shooting 6 down for today, and the man, the myth, the legend, the $10 million man shooting the hot round on the day, Paul McBeth, shooting 9 under par, and that is with a double bogey and 2 OB strokes, 1 on the double bogey, 1 where he managed par. Paul McBeth, the man, the myth, the legend, absolutely going nuts. 88% from circle 1. That is pretty impressive there. He is one of the top putters, if not the top putter on the tournament, although he is outdone slightly in his circle 1x percentage by his longtime rival, the man from Campobello, South Carolina, Ricky Wysocki, at 90%. Pretty damn impressive. So, our cards for tomorrow that you can look for on Jomez and everywhere. This is for the championship. This is for all the marbles. We have a 3-way tie. And let's not count out Ricky Wysocki, who's only 1 stroke behind. Chris Dickerson, who's 3 strokes behind. Ben Calloway is 4 strokes behind. Even Paul McBeth made a huge play here. It is anyone's game. There are legitimately 6 people that are in the running to take first place, because at any moment at all, anyone can have a blow up on a single hole and totally ruin the round. It can happen. There is a lot of OB. There's going to be a little more wind tomorrow than there was today. A relatively calm 8 miles per hour. Tomorrow they're calling for more, but who knows? The weatherman is usually wrong. Round 4, Your lead card will be Calvin Heimburg, Eagle McMahon, Paul McBeth, and Ricky Wysocki. On your chase card will be Chris Dickerson, Ben Calloway, Zachariah Johnson, and Anthony Barella. On your other chase card will be Drew Gibson, Paul Ulibarri, Gavin Rathbun, and Adam Hams. It is going to be very exciting tomorrow. It is going to be so ridiculous. I can't wait to see all this action. Tee-off is going to be around, I believe, 1 or 2. I can't recall off the top of my head. Check Disc Golf Network for the tee times there. Check the PDGA for the tee times. We can check that actually right now. Tee time for Paul McBeth is going to be 10:20 a.m. So your lead card will be, again, Paul McBeth, Eagle McMahon, and Calvin Heimburg teeing off tomorrow at 10:20 in the morning. Go ahead, catch it on YouTube. You can watch Disc Golf Network's coverage on YouTube. As for the ladies, they will have a current tee time of, that's the men again, of 12:20. So they will be bouncing back and forth between the men's and the women's. They'll be going at it. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be very exciting. They're only having the top 14 players from the women's tee off, it looks like here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Could be an error. There could be still figuring this out. This is pretty quick after everything has finished there. So hopefully you enjoyed this coverage. If you do, leave me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Looking at my stats, well, I'd throw them up here on screen, but I don't need to tell you that 80% of you who watch this coverage are not subscribed. So if you really like this, please, please, please subscribe. If not, that's all right. You can also rate and review wherever you get your podcasts. Yes, there are podcasts. So if you don't like staring at my ugly mug all day or 20 minutes to an hour on my podcast days, you can catch all the action wherever you get your podcasts. They're sold for free. Yes. Thank you all for watching. I've been Joe. You've been awesome. Thank trees when you get a great tree kick, and do a slight bit of reflection whenever you get deeper into the woods. Thank you all for watching. I can't wait to see you all in the next video.